Shalom, 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 Yasha. This your boy, Brother Allah, back at you with another quick edifying video. Today's lesson is going to be called, The Daughter of My People is Become Cruel. All right, first and foremost, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory. I want to say, Call Halal Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. That's all praises to the Heavenly Father, whose name is Yahawah, and His only begotten Son's name, who you ignorantly call Jesus, whose name is Yahawashi, right? And the Holy Spirit, which is the Rawchaa. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, who have ruled well to the Spirit and have fed and edified the sheep in these last days, and has pushed this gospel and this truth to the four corners of the earth in these last days. A mighty shalom. Another mighty shalom to all you Akim out there laboring on the highways and on the hedges and on the unicorn, which is this internet, pushing this 100% doctrine, this 100% truth to the four corners of the earth in these last days. A mighty shalom to you all as well. Like I said, today's lesson is going to be called The Daughter of My People is Become Cruel, right? And I had seen this, article a few days ago, and it's from TMZ. So it says, Little Ronnie's baby mama brags about daughter being buried in Gucci, right? So it says, the mother of a 5-year-old girl fatally shot alongside her father, rapper G Money Lil Ronnie, is telling the world she's not losing sleep over her dead daughter, saying we all gotta go someday. It says those were the recent words of Shaman Jones, who has been crashing out on IG Live the past few days, mourning her slain daughter, her slain child, and her baby's father. Jones made it clear to her live stream audience, her daughter, Ramani, dying doesn't make her upset, but it's about how she died. The elementary schooler was ambushed in a hail of bullets as she celebrated her birthday with Ronnie last week. It said the mourning mother, who said, I grieve a little different, told her haters Ramani will be buried in a custom Gucci outfit, while Ronnie's final fit is being reserved for Prada. It says, meanwhile, Charleston White is celebrating Ronnie and Ramani's death, just not in the same way. It says, as reported, Ronnie and Ramani were gunned down together at a car wash on March 3rd, and police feel they have the men responsible. It says, the unfolding investigation has been pleasing Shaman and her friends, who have been going live, taking shots with every break in the case. Some people definitely do grieve differently. At least she admits it. All right, and there's another one a few hours ago. Little Ronnie's baby mama flashes stack of cash at slain daughter's memorial. Right, and this is supposed to be, the mother of this child, right, who was caught in the hailfire, right? Not hellfire, was caught in a hail of fire, of guns, bullets, ultimately, that was, aimed at her father. But we know all of it is of Yahawah Bahasham Shah anyway, right? We know judgment is of the Lord at the end of the day. All right. But it says Shaman Jones, the mother of a 5-year-old girl murdered alongside her rapper father. It says G Money Lil Ronnie is standing her ground in choosing to mourn her family how she pleases by flexing tons of cash out in the streets, right? And you see her, right? She's out here. This is supposed to be the memorial, and she's out here with stacks of cash doing the same, wickedness that Jake does. These Jake rappers who come out here and want to flash this money, and this money's about to disappear, right? But this is how destroyed our people are, right? This is how much our people are caught up, in iniquity, right? This is just a little, you know. This one is so it says she also flaunted her Louis Vuitton purse for the camera in spite of accusations that she brought the goods with her GoFundMe money, which was raised $53,000 or so. Right? So she's got all this money that she saved up, right? And really she doesn't, she's basically just like, she's not mourning, or she's not even, you know, caring about, the passing of her daughter, right? And this is just how we know how destroyed of a people we have become. Okay, in the ancient world, when a woman, when she couldn't have a baby, that was a dishonor, right? Now, hey, they're quick to go and, take a plan B or go to the clinic or whatever and try to, get away from it, get these children away. Right. But now you even have it where, your own child dies and you just brush it to the side like it's just another day, What did she say? She said, let's see. Slovakia. Oh, she said she's not losing sleep over her dead daughter, saying we all gotta go someday. I mean, it's a true statement, but damn, this is your daughter, it's your child, right? But this is how destroyed of our people are, right? Let me just get a couple of scriptures. I'm not gonna make this too long, right? This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 12. It says, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Right, and that's a cold, those are cold emotions, for a woman, especially for a woman, you know what I mean? Just to be like, yeah, we all got to go someday, like that whole mentality, and then in the meantime, you setting up a GoFundMe thing, but then you out here flaunting cash, bragging about your daughter's gonna be buried in what was it, Gucci or whatever, Louis Vuitton, I don't know, whatever it was, right? But this is how destroyed of a people we are. All right, this is how destroyed of a people we are, right? It says, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And we see that, right? Ultimately, we know that these are these curses, okay? We go to the book of Deuteronomy, right? Deuteronomy chapter 28 and 57. 56, right? Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse number 56. It says, the tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eyes shall be evil toward her, the husband of her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter. It says, and toward her young one that cometh out between her feet, and toward the children which she shall bear. Right, and that's what we see. Right, she could. Her mentality is basically like she could care less. Hey, we all got to go sometime. All right, we're most, and that's what we see, like the detachment of emotions, for a mother and her child in these last days, right? This is how desensitized people have become, right? And especially our people, man, who see, we see the evil, we see death all the time, where a lot of people have become desensitized and basically emotionless about things that are going on, right? It says, for she shall eat them for the one of all things, secretly in siege and straitness, wherewith thine enemy shall distress thee in thy gates, right? But that's what I wanted, right? It says, and toward her young one that cometh out between her feet, and toward her children which she shall bear. Right? And that's, that evil eye. All right? That evil eye. All right? But the cruelness, of our women, all right, in these last days. Right? Lamentations chapter 4. And let's go to verse number 3. It says, even the sea monsters draw out the breast, they give suck to their young ones. The daughter of my people is become cruel, like the ostrich, like the ostriches in the wilderness. All right. It says, the tongue of the suckling child cleaveth to the roof of his mouth for thirst. The young children ask bread, and no man breaketh it unto them. All right. But the daughter of my people is become cruel. Right. It says like an ostrich. Let's read about the ostrich. Let's go to Job 39. And what am I looking for? Salakia. Job 39. Let's start at verse 13. All right. It says, gavest thou the godly wings unto the peacocks, or wings and feathers unto the ostrich? Right? And let's read about the ostrich, which leaveth her eggs in the earth and warmeth them in the dust. It says, and forgetteth that thy foot may crush them, or that the wild beasts may break them. It says, she is hardened against her young ones, so that they were not hers. Her labor is in vain without fear. All right? And that's, you see her mentality, right? She is hardened against her young ones, right? Her heart is hardened, right? She doesn't have emotions about her child dying, right? Talking about, we got to go someday. I'm just going to bury her in some Gucci, right? She'll be all right, right? I got this money, right? That's the mentality of our people, right? It says, because the Most High have deprived her of wisdom, neither have he imparted her to understanding. All right. And this is what we see, right? That our women, right, are, have that mentality as an ostrich, right? Far and few do you have women who you see who truly care, right? And are truly in that nurturing spirit. That nurturing spirit is far and few in these times, right? You're gonna find far and few a woman, who, her mission, is to be obedient, right? To be, a keeper at home, right? To raise the children, right? To show the younger women, to be sober and to love their husbands, like Paul was speaking about, right? It's far and few, all right? And like I said, back in the ancient days, when a woman didn't have a child, that was a shame unto her, all right? But now it's just like, they've gone away from their, from what they, what's the word I'm looking for? They've gone away from how they really truly should be, all right? Which should be a nurturer, right? A nurturer, a lover, right? Now, like a protector of their children. You gotta look at them. They're not like that, right? They're like an ostrich, right? Let's read it again. Job chapter 39, verse 13. Gavest thou the godly wings unto the peacocks, or wings and feathers unto the ostrich, which leaveth her eggs in the earth, and warmeth them in the dust, and forgetteth that their foot might crush them, right? Or that the wild beasts may break them, right? You see women leaving their children, at home. You had women leaving their children at home while they went to Vegas to party. Well, while they went out into the casino. They left them at home while they went on a vacation, with somebody like this is the mentality, of the women these days. That's why it says in the book of Isaiah, Salakia, Isaiah, is it 32? Let me see. Yep. Isaiah chapter 32 and verse number 9, it says, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years ye shall be troubled, ye careless women, for your vintage shall fail. The gathering shall not come. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird up sackcloth upon your loins." Right? Because this is what's coming on, man. Right? It's going to get worse and worse for a lot of you women, man. And a lot of you women don't have that mentality, that nurturer mentality, and you have a lot of women, have that. Now they have that manly spirit to them, that manly spirit, which is, it's not becoming of a woman, and people, you can see that, on their whole mannerisms. A man doesn't want that. A man doesn't want no manly type woman, right? That the femininity of a woman, if that's a word, is getting lost. All right. And now they're putting on that manly spirit. A lot of women, right? And that's ultimately, that's an ultimate turnoff, right? But hey, the days are coming where it's going to be very, very difficult for a lot of you women, and you want to play games, right? Your mentality, is going to change, right? It's going to change, and this is why a lot of our people are going to be destroyed, man, because of the mentality that they have, right? They don't care, right? They could care less. All they want to do is get money, right? So they can buy the fancy this, the fancy that at the end of the day. And the Lord's not dealing with that. The Lord is going to destroy, a lot of you women, all right? Just for your whole mentality, right? At the end of the day, all right? So I just want to do this, quick lesson, it's going to be a point, right? When you read up, verse number 2, it says, "A man shall be a hiding place from the wind." Right? That wind represents destruction, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as a shadow of a great rock in a weary land. Okay? And as iniquity increases, the sorrow and the grief upon this place grows, right? The scriptures tell you that, iniquity, what is it? That greater iniquity shall happen, or greater Salakia. I'm not going to paraphrase it. Let me see if I can find it. I bring it out all the time. I just can't quote it at this moment. So Salakia. Greater evils than those which thou hast seen shall be happening. That's what it is. 2 Ezra 14 and verse number 16. It says, "For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. For look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein." Right? While you sitting here, worried about getting you a Prada purse or a Gucci purse, Louis Vuitton, whatever it was, right? Hey, that's not going to help you in the time of Jacob's trouble. That's not going to help you, when you got men kicking in your door, right, with that independent spirit, right? That is not going to help you in those days, right? In those days of trouble, hey, your little Prada purse and this, that, and the other, it's not going to help you, all right? So, like I said, I just want to do this quick lesson. Lord's will, this is edifying, right? With that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. I want to say, Call Halal Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. Peace and blessings to the elect of the 12 tribes scattered abroad. A mighty shalom. to the 144,000 men, and to the rest of the elect. Stay diligent, stay focused, keep praying for one another, right? You righteous women, continue to be obedient, and helpful, and a pillar of rest. Hey, and the rest of you women, hey, a lot of you women gonna get destroyed. You're gonna get destroyed, right? Because you thinking that you're over a man, right? You have this mentality, and you have that mannish mentality, which most men are gonna reject, right? And you see that, right? But with that, I'll say shalom.